Hey friends, welcome to yet another video. As we move on down the week, I wanted to bring you more job opportunities. If you are new here, we are so glad that you are here. I love to help people land their next lucrative remote job so they can increase their income, have a really great work-life balance, and create a lifestyle that fits within their personal needs. So if you're looking for your next career move, definitely stay tuned. We are going to get into some really great opportunities in this video. Now, we will be going over one of the most premier companies that is rising up today, which is Airbnb. They are a Fortune 500 company. If you are not familiar with them, which is hard to believe because I'm pretty sure if you've never used them, you know somebody who has. They are a platform that connects people looking for different vacation places to stay with regular everyday people that have properties and would like to rent out their properties for things like vacations or couple week stays, extended stays, and things like that. So we'll be getting into some really great positions that Airbnb has available. We also are going to be going over a bonus opportunity that I wanted to bring to you guys as well. So make sure you stay tuned for all of the roles to see which one better fits for you, your experience, and your skill set, and to be able to see the diverse differences between the roles to see which one is better aligning with what you're looking for. Now, we will be going over the tier level review of jobs today, which means that higher tier level jobs may require more experience and or education, and then lower tier jobs does require less experience, less education, and has a lower barrier of entry. So definitely stay tuned to see which jobs better fit for you. And in this video, I'll also be going over the keywords to use on your resume when you revise your resume to align with these actual jobs to help you be able to revise your resume in record time and eliminate all of the guesswork of what keywords you should use. All right, so let's hop right into the very first bonus opportunity I have for you. This one is with AWeber. AWeber is an email marketing and automation service provider. Basically, they provide an email marketing platform for entrepreneurs and small business owners to be able to market via email to their customers, clients, and anyone that comes in contact with their actual brands. So they are really big in the email marketing sector. If you have ever been in business on your own or know anything about email marketing, you have probably come across the name AWeber before. Now, the role that I do have with them is their customer solutions specialist role. This one is a second shift role. It is entry level as well, and it can be remote in the United States. Now, they are currently hiring in these specific locations, so definitely stay tuned to learn more about the role. If you do not live in these specific states, do not worry. We will be going over additional roles that are not state specific. But I did want to bring this to anyone who may be in any of these states, as this is a really great opportunity working fully remote. Now, they do have that you will be responsible for working a variety of days that include some weekend days. You'll receive your schedule at least a month in advance on the second shift, which is a 1 p.m. to a 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time shift. Now, this is really great for people who like to sleep in, that don't mind working a little later, and or anyone who may work overnight or work morning shifts. This will be a great opportunity where you can pick up something later in the day. Now, what you will be doing is offering support to their multiple different customers via different channels that include live chat, email, phone, and social media platforms. Some of the things that you will be doing is troubleshooting, providing product education, relaying marketing best practices to customers, and just helping them where they need assistance. Some of them might not really understand email marketing. Some of them may not know how to use the software really well. So you'll help walk them through that. And of course, they will train you on their specific services and products so you can answer these phone calls, emails, and chats with a vast of knowledge. Some of the things they have here, if you are interested in being a part of award-winning team, having a positive impact on others, helping small businesses grow and making the world a better place, this might be a great role for you. Now, some of the benefits you get with AWeber is you can work 100% remotely. They are not going back in the office at all. So this is a 100% remote company. They have a really strong culture that supports flexibility, entrepreneurship, and collaboration. So if you also are looking into being your own boss, really learning how to make income, how marketing is, right? This might be a great opportunity even to get into just to learn. So when you are ready to do it on your own, you can definitely have the upper hand. If you already have a side hustle, this might be a great second thing to do to help you get more of that marketing understanding so you can enhance the income that you are getting from a side hustle. So it's really a great benefit no matter which way you look at it if you are interested in that way. And they do also promote entrepreneurship. Some of the other things they offer you is 100% company paid PTO. You'll get medical, dental, and vision insurance as well. 4 to 7 weeks of paid time off and holiday pay. You'll get 4 paid weeks of a sabbatical, which is really great, right? You'll get a 401k retirement plan with the 4% company match. You'll also get a piece of the pie with the company profit share, which is great. Y'all know I love when you're able to get a piece of the pie. You'll get home office equipment, so equipment will be provided, and you'll get an internet stipend. They have tuition reimbursement, gym membership reimbursement, company paid short-term disability insurance, and company paid life insurance. And then they also do have supplemental benefits that you also can sign up for. So if you are interested within this role, definitely get over, review the description, and then you want to come down to the bottom and apply. Now, we'll go over some of the keywords to use, and then we'll go over the average salary. I was able to locate that for this role. Some of the main things you want to highlight if you do have prior customer solution or customer specialist or customer resolution experience is how you help customers. So was that via phone? Was that via email, live chat? Did you text? Because some customer service is via text. Was it more of a social media customer interaction type role? You want to showcase how you assisted customers. You also want to showcase the volume, right? So if you handle a certain amount of calls a day, say, you handled 20 calls, I managed or handled 20 customer phone calls a day, solutioning and problem shooting their issues or requirements based on these products. I educated customers on the services and products of X, Y, and Z, of course, depending on whatever prior experience you have. So those are some of the things that you want to definitely showcase. You want to showcase that you resolve problems, that you were able to educate customers, and that you really did understand the subject matter really well. You also want to showcase any channels of communication that you did use, which would be the email, the phone, the social media platforms, live chat, text message, whatever that may be, even if it was email marketing, right? You want to showcase what that was. Now, moving along to the salary for this role, the average is about $66,000 for this role, which is a really great customer service salary. On the lower end, it is about $54,000, of course, depending on your education and experience. And then on a higher end, you are looking about $82,000 if you do have more of that customer relation experience or escalation customer experience, like handling calls with irate customers, being able to de-escalate them and things of that nature. So if you are interested in this specific AWeber role, definitely make sure you come over and you review it and jump on board. Now, moving over into the next role, this is going to be with Airbnb. This is their community growth and experience lead role. Now, moving on down into more of the logistics about this role, you will develop and execute on the host club growth strategy. So Airbnb does have a club for all of their hosts, which are the people who own the properties or the people who organize the properties to be listed on Airbnb. You'll optimize entry points to join the host clubs for existing hosts, taking into consideration the host life cycle. You'll partner with marketing to launch targeted campaigns to drive member growth. You'll also develop end-to-end club member experiences services and value propositions for the host clubs. You'll revamp and launch new methods to gather feedback. You'll ensure close connections are really great between the host club members and the leadership experience. You'll partner with the business development team and you'll lead presentations for potential partnerships in person and virtually. You'll negotiate contracts through their procurement and legal processes and interface and communicate with external partners at all levels within their organization and different departments. Now, what they are looking for from you is being a senior leader with 10 plus years of related experience, preferably in consulting, strategy, business development, performance marketing, or operations role. You're going to need to have a track record of leading large-scale, high-impact, cross-functional efforts and driving products, strategies, and implementations. If you're able to build a really great narrative, internal and externally, that's great. Having really great analytical skills, being really personable, and having that written and verbal communication. You're also going to need to be a relationship builder, as this will be a specific job to build relationships with their host on Airbnb. So it is really big that you do have that personality to be able to network and be able to increase the relationships. Now, if you do have experience with SQL, Excel, Google Sheets, Superset is a strong asset. If you're a creative problem solver, that's also great. And also, if you're outcome oriented or solution based, they want to hear from you. Now, as you see, this position is in the US and is remote eligible. And they do just have a disclaimer that the role may include occasional work at an Airbnb office or attendance at off sites. Of course, depending on the position here and there, but you will be working completely remotely. Now, getting more into the benefits and salary. Now, they do offer the comprehensive benefits like medical, dental, and vision, the bonus, equity in the company, and a slew of other travel credits and, of course, discounts on Airbnb. The actual pay range for this role is $150,000 up to $190,000 annually. So it's really paying a really great rate of pay, of course, because they are looking for someone that does have that experience. Now, if you don't have that experience, do not worry. We're going to get into other roles, and also make sure you check out the previous role we did go over. But I did want to bring this to anyone that does have that experience working in a company for years in the operations role, marketing consultant, or understanding marketing strategies. This is a really great opportunity. Now, getting into the keywords that you do want to use for this specific role, you definitely want to use things like expanded, optimized life cycles, revamped and launched new methods to gather feedback, led presentations, negotiated contracts, growth, provided or executed or created or implemented growth strategies, understood the life of customers, right? Updated, implementing, and launched target marketing campaigns. Those are the kind of keywords that you would want to use for this specific role. So once again, this is a community growth and experience lead role with Airbnb. Getting into the next role I had with them, this is their LATAM connections and media activations lead, and this is remote within Mexico and or the United States. Getting more into the details of what you'll be doing on a day-to-day, you'll manage the regional relationships with their global media agencies. You'll work with marketing and cross-functional teams based throughout the region to ensure cohesive regional media strategies. You'll partner with their global media team to develop really great media strategies for worldwide exposure. You'll manage development of global campaigns for media strategy, right? You'll support budget and strategy planning, and you'll also work with cross-functioning departments like brand and product marketing, creative, financial, growth marketing, and corporate communication teams. Now, this role, the requirements that they're looking for is having a passion for travel and all things Airbnb. Being experienced hosting on the site is a huge plus if you are or have properties on Airbnb. You don't need it, but it is a plus. Having 10 plus years of experience at a digital advertising or media agency and or experience managing media at a client business, preferably in a consumer internet space, and travel, design, technology, or lifestyle brands. So if you have media or social media experience, digital marketing, digital advertising, understanding the ins and outs, if you understand SEO, those kinds of things, that's what they're looking for. Experience with leading plan development from beginning to end. In-depth knowledge of all media channels is also great, and that is across social, television, and other offline media. Develop deep understanding of market trends and fluctuations. Being able to lead, influence, and work across organizational boundaries. Have a track record of achievements in dramatically improving media performance and tracking progress against KPIs, key performance indicators. If you're willing to take risks and challenge traditional approaches, you do have to be fluent in English and Spanish. And the position will require occasional travel to different global locations. Now, this position is a fully remote position, and I'll get into the keywords and then get more into the actual salary for this actual role. So some of the things you want to definitely use is if you do have experience in marketing, especially in media marketing, you want to highlight that. Television, social media, different newspaper marketing, right? So you want to highlight those different marketing areas that you have expertise in. You definitely want to show that you do work really well with cross-functioning teams and departments. If you have worked for media agencies, you want to put that and list that. Also, developing relevant media strategies, managing and developing global campaigns, or executing global campaigns, or implementing global campaigns, or launching global campaigns. Also, measuring performance, tracking metrics, right? Those kinds of things you definitely want to be able to speak to. If you have prior advertising experience, like Google Ads, is it Facebook ads, you want to put that in your resume as well. If you are curious and really don't know what keywords to use, definitely check out my keyword guide, which is down in the description in the pinned comments. It does have over 300 keywords in 11 different industries. It helps you take out all of the guesswork of what hot keywords should I be using on my resume. And I do also offer you guys some bonus resources in the keyword guide. So if you are interested in that and you're done with trying to figure out what keyword you should use, and you really want to give yourself back the time of trying to sit in front of a resume, trying to figure out what to put on it, definitely check out the hot keyword guide that you can find in the description in the pinned comments. Now, getting into the actual salary for this role, the average salary is about $72,000 per year. On the lower scale, you're going to be looking at $56,000, and then on a higher scale, you're going to be looking at about $94,000 annually. So really paying a really great rate of pay if media and marketing and advertising is your thing and you've been in it for some time. If you're interested, definitely make sure you get over and you apply as soon as possible. As you guys know, these job listings do go up and they come down fairly quickly. So hop on it if you are interested. Getting into the very next role that I have with Airbnb, this one is their senior payments risk and compliance officer role. This one is also a fully remote position. They have some information here about the department and team you will be assisting with and entering upon you getting hired. Some of the things you will be responsible for is leading the compliance and risk team members. You'll ensure that the team is appropriately staffed with the right compliance and risk professionals that can carry out payment compliance and risk programs. You'll serve as the leader within Airbnb payments. You'll oversee the operations team. You'll hire and manage teams internationally. You'll also work with the compliance and risk product, engineering, data science, and design teams to develop and implement best-in-class processes and systems. You'll develop and maintain the company's risk and compliance policies and programs for all their related jurisdictions. You'll use data to provide impactful storytelling that enables confident business decisions. You'll also be working with cross-functioning business leaders in different departments, and you'll ensure compliance and financial risks are identified and raised for consideration to the board as appropriately. Now, this role does require a bachelor's degree or technical equivalent, 12 years of working experience with a demonstration of experience in payments, banking, or e-commerce. You're going to also need to have some people management skills skills, have advanced knowledge of financial risk, regulatory requirements, and compliance. You'll also need to demonstrate experience working with product and engineering to define requirements and implement effective technical tools. They have here also just being a strong system thinker, really great writing skills, being able to articulate compliance requirements easily and simplistically to non-compliant people, like people who are not in the compliance and don't really know anything about risk, but you being able to really clearly communicate what the issues are, be able to work closely and build trust with management, have exceptional organization and process management abilities, have high levels of personal integrity, be mission driven, be able to work in a fast-paced environment, and if you do have any type of compliance or risk management certifications, those are all pluses. Now, this role is a remote position in the United States, so no matter where you're sitting, you will be good to go. This role, because it is a leadership role and a managing role, it is paying a high rate of pay of $190,000 up to $235,000 annually. So if you are interested in this role, definitely quickly get over and apply for this position. Getting more into the keywords that you want to use, you definitely want to use risk management, compliance policies, implementing compliance policies, regulating compliance policies, those kinds of things. You want to also put in there if you implement or created or reviewed or have to abide by federal law, regulatory compliance organizations like the banking and insurance commissions of each state, those kinds of things you want to add. You definitely want to put things in your resume like mitigating risk, being proactive in identifying fraud, those kinds of keywords. Now, once again, this specific role is the Senior Payments Risk and Compliance Officer role with Airbnb. Now, if you are new here, we want to welcome you. If you have just been lurking, do not lurk any longer. This is your opportunity to join our great community here on YouTube in our little side of the internet, where the main goal is always being able to increase your income. Definitely become a part of the family by subscribing to the channel, turning that bell notification on, and clicking all so you can be notified every single time I drop new videos. I do release new videos on a weekly basis, and I don't want you to miss out on a phenomenal role that really aligns with where you want to go in your career because you weren't subscribed. So make sure you become a part of the tribe today and do not wait any longer, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now, if you need a resume refresh and you don't know what you should add to your resume, definitely check out my hot resume keyword guide, which is down in the description and the pinned comments. The keyword guide does equip you with over 300 different keywords in over 11 different industries, and I do give you guys some additional resources and bonuses in the keyword guide as well to help you along your job search journey. Now, getting the keyword guide will help you eliminate all of the guesswork on what keywords should I put on my resume that really is going to help my resume stand out. It literally gives you all of the keywords that is needed and a slew of different keywords across multiple different industries. So if you are interested in that, you can definitely grab your copy down in the description box or the pinned comments. Until next time, make sure you continue to reach for your career goals and you continue to thrive as always. I will see you guys in the very next one. Until next time, bye.